So, despite not having wings, despite being heavily injured, and you can see this, you can see the skeletal wings that seem to hang over her like some encrusted and broken rear halo. The damage that she brings about this area is impressive. The slam comes down as she drops a shoulder and head directly into where you're standing. I need a reflex.
From everybody?
Not good enough.
No. She pounces like a fox in the snow, trying to grab a creature from under that snow softness. And she cleans with this stone like it's Play-Doh. Completely destroys it. And you are going to be driven back.
Yeah,
your reflex wasn't good enough for that. Okay. This is going to be a primary blow here. It's not a tail slap. This is going to hurt. I'm sorry.
No, I fully expect it to.
Take 55 points of lethal bludgeoning damage as you're struck basically by a ship, a vessel. She careens out in yet another aggressive cry. And it goes to your turn.
Yeah, as I get knocked aside, I'm just gonna stand my ground. By that I mean just kind of not make any offensive action.
Forgive me. You were actually sent toppling.
Yeah, I know.
You fall to that same ichor slick, this very like soft and spongy like material that is wet and damp beneath your feet, and the smell now undulates underneath your person, and it smells. I can't even really explain it. It smells of a body odor, but it smells of skin, and it reminds you of a particular location that Thelsa had gone, where the earth bled when stabbed, where you felled a dragon. It reminds you of Occipitus.
Gross.
Yes. Do you stand and cast a spell? Do you say anything? It is your turn.
I mean, I'm just gonna try and stand up and raise a hand forward and just say, Sasha, please, I just wish to help. And there's nothing more I'm gonna say.
Give me a diplomacy. It's hard. This is hard. This is a hard check as well.
Yeah.
Ooh!
I no chance at a luck reroll, eh? Even though, you know, my diplomacy will not be high enough.
There is one luck reroll.
Yeah, I used it for even her out already.
Oh, okay, good point, good point, good point.
I'm not gonna let it slip your mind. I need to play this by the book.
Yeah, you gotta play this tight. You gotta play it real tight. Farm, being a big goddamn hero.
All right, let's see. I'll try again.
That's 2 luck rerolls. Thank you, Farm and Karami. Oh, good God! The trends tonight. It's going so bad, guys. It's going so bad.
It got worse.
Cort.
Bruh. I'm behind Ulhime. How far are we down?
How far are you down?
Yeah,
this is like you're probably 15 or so feet. Like you could expend your entire round just going. I mean, technically, Jakob could fly you guys down, but I don't know if you want to fly directly into a dragon's maw. Your call.
I don't like flying on staircases like this.
What?
I feel like that's a
No, that's not
I learned my
hazard.
lesson from Sunless Citadel with those fucking rats on that very first platform. I know better.
But Cort can be my body shield. If I fly down and it turns down, it turns out there's just like this maw of teeth, I can throw you in.
No, do that to Ulhime. He comes back. I don't come back when that happens.
Cort, what do you do?
I'm gonna follow Ulhime.
Okay.
And because I'm behind him, I'm gonna keep up behind him and hold my turn, I guess. Just follow suit.
All right. You're following. Jacob, following?
Yeah, Jacob's going to go ahead and dash down the stairs, flying down.
So you're going to fly by them then.
Oh, yeah.
You are definitely going to be moving faster flying than they can run down these steps.
Oh, yeah. I mean, basically just kind of like, Heelys on the wall, just taking that swim.
You Peter Pan your way down the steps. You immediately take to flight, and you pass by them. It is a very tight squeeze at first, but you're able to get into an open spot, and you're like Goku flying down the steps at this point. You're running the dragon's way. It's going to still take you some time to cross this ground. Ulhime, running? Daniel.
Yep. Running, but the opposite direction.
I got knocked back into the slime stuff, correct?
Yes.
I'm gonna kind of get myself up and.
It's slick. Your ability to move here quickly is completely gone.
No. I'm not trying to run.
I'm just saying, like, you can tell even by standing, your feet are starting to like shift and slide around you like ice.
Gotcha.
It's like somebody putting dishwasher detergent in the bottom of the tub while you're taking a shower.
Okay. Do I need a reflex to try to keep my balance for that?
Getting your balance is not a problem. It's moving.
Okay. I'm just gonna stand. I'm not gonna try to move. I'm gonna put my hands up and just say, Miss Sasha, I know that you don't know me very well or at all. You did me the favor of giving me my vision back. It pains me to see someone who's helped me in such a way, whether it be through the kindness of your heart or pity on me. I want to return that favor back to you. I want to be the one to help you back.
That's about your whole turn. You're pleading to her. Give me a diplomacy.
You still have one luck reroll.
Yeah.
Ooh, boy!
Much better.
Holy fuck! Okay. All
What,
right.
was there a second reroll throw? Oh, yeah. Cool.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Yeah,
First was Karami,
Daniel.
second was Farm.
Yeah, Daniel's got my dice.
Daniel,
Hi.
her head whips around to you, and her maw opens to speak, and you can see the rows of these razor-sharp teeth as they cant into you this speak that's loud and echoes deep within your chest. You can start by giving me your life.
Am I allowed to reply back?
No.
Okay.
As so long as your reply is,
Here's where it gets tricky.
I cast counterspell.
Here's where it
Round
gets
hit.
tricky. She pulls her head back, arcing it to the sky, and you can see this brindling cinder orange beginning to rise up from her gut and rise up her chest. Her jaws begin to bloat upward. And you know what's happening next turn. Thelsa, what do you do?
Is kiss my ass goodbye an option?
Phantasmal Killer, do it.
do a flip!
Phantasmal Killer is the do a flip move.
with how often I look into the magic spectrum, could I tell at all what was going on with her? Like as far as the decay in her wings was?
Oh yeah, you can see that there is a blight that is that's eating her, not just her, but her magic. This
All right,
this doesn't just like hurt. Like you can tell if this was happening to anyone else, this wouldn't just be hurting them. It's stealing her power.
I'm gonna do my best, and I wanted to try something. I'm gonna cast a spell, but I don't think it's gonna go so well.
What you got?
I'm going to use the meta magic feat heighten to cast remove disease at 6th level.
Okay.
Best I got. And I don't know what kind of disease this is, and I know it's probably higher than a 6th level. But
Probably not enough.
maybe
But
it's a demonstration to show I'm trying to help more than doing damage.
Wild magic actually becomes magic missile.
So it empowers
And-
it.
Yeah, it casts it as a 6th level spell instead of a 3rd level.
Okay. Cast the spell. I'd like to read it, please. Healing.
It would more or less just make the save higher.
What's the save going to be?
DC 23 Fortitude. If she resists cure disease. Remove disease, rather.
Okay, so she's basically the equivalent of raged right now. Of raged. So her natural survival instincts have kicked in, and as basically one of the progenitors of magic, she recognizes that you're casting a spell at her, even supernaturally with her eyes closed. She can hear it, she can sense it, she can feel it.
She knows.
She knows.
She feels.
And her body is naturally going to resist it. I'm just going to roll a d20 because I don't
figured.
want you to see what her bonus is.
I mean, it just has to be a 1.
She succeeds.
Yeah, anything higher than a 1, I figure was a success.
She succeeds, yes. I'm going to give her a save, though. Yeah, I don't want you guys to see your saves because I already know like where your minds are going to go when you see them.
Like plus 75.
Oh, come on, that's at least plus 100.
The funny thing is, I don't know if I wanted low for the first one. For this second one, I don't know if I want low or high. And this one either.
Interesting. That actually might change. That may change things. Yeah, that's very interesting. Cort, you're up.
Bruh. Me and Ulhime are still traveling. Have we reached the end of the staircase at this point?
I would think probably not. You probably have, like, running with everything you've got, there's a very good chance by the end of the round you will reach the mouth where it basically opens up into just steps.
Then Cort would probably just continue to follow Ulhime and just maybe even call out, "Is everyone okay?" And then just continue moving forward.
Perceptions from Daniel and Thelsa. Okay, from Jakob as well. Oh, excuse me. No, Jakob, you're fine. You would hear that. You'd hear that coming from behind you. Thelsa, Daniel, Thelsa, you're gonna hear it. Daniel, you're not gonna hear it. Over this like rumbling charge, this almost innocuous machine that seems to be charging up from the depths of her being. It seems to drown out everything, but Thelsa, you can hear it. Cort's voice breaks. It breaks the sound. Jakob, in half of your round, you will arrive at the mouth. You will have another half round to take in the scene. And my word, what a scene.
Shit be fucked up, yo. Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and kind of hover near the yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and kind of hover near the maw, and I'm going to cast mirror image and yell back, "Ulhime, I need a weapon."
All right. All right, seems good. Ulhime, what is the casting time of Mirror Image?
It's a single round.
Is it the full round?
Well, give me just a moment here. I'll go ahead and throw it up for you.
Yes, I will need to know that.
Very well, very well.
Standard action.
Yep, one standard action.
One standard action, so that is, yeah, that's enough. You'll be able to do that.
Yeah.
You yell out a few words. You call out to him. Ulhime, I need a weapon.
Oh,
Lord.
yeah, I need to go ahead and actually
Oh,
figure out how many images come out.
you should do that. You should. Yeah, you should.
Of course, it's just, let's see,
What is it,
3
5?
caster levels. I'm level 13. So that's 12 for 5
5.
images on top of myself. So 6
Oh my
total.
god.
I don't care if she cooks the rest of the party as long as she lets me try and help her.
Daniel. Or excuse me, Ulhime. Ulhime, you're up.
Let's hope she doesn't have.
Yeah, I would still be pushing my way towards the front with Cort.
You will reach the mouth at the end of the round. And what you see, aside from Jakob casting a spell, creating mirror image of himself, you see a colossal red dragon, a being larger than your immediate perceptions, with a head kilted back and this twisted serpentine-like neck, head up aimed at the ceiling as you see the front of their person, the front of their draconic stomach and chest seem to begin to glow. Almost as if lava seems to erupt from their person, this up the throat, as their bloated jaws begin to seethe flame. Daniel, what do you do?
I think it's okay if I die, but I at least want to make sure Thelsa can get out okay. She's aiming is she aiming directly at me still with the fire breath?
You don't know where she's going to aim. She's charging.
Why do I feel so nervous about this?
You should be, sir. You should be.
Well,
This could be your
For
life.
the first time, you guys are playing against things that you have no doubt in your mind is way outside of your grasp of control.
Yeah, welcome to D&D, bro.
What does Daniel do?
Well, I mean, she wants my life. I could probably give it to her. The question is how.
Oh, stand in front of that fireball she's about to go ahead and let loose.
From my line of sight, is there anywhere that is like long pillar status that would be thick enough?
No.
It looks like it's just a
No.
giant open room.
It's open. You have no idea how far it goes. This is nothing like the previous Dragon's Den that you saw. This is something much greater. You got seconds before I skip your turn. This is knee jerk. What does your character knee jerk reaction do? You try to lay flat, cover yourself in this dark fluid on the ground.
Yeah, actually, I don't know what it is, but you said that there was like a waterfall of it apparently somewhere near me.
No, not a waterfall. The floor is covered in it.
I'm gonna roll around in it and try to get as low as possible.
Oil. It's oil.
Oh, this shit is sloth.
I don't know what it. I know it's wet, and hopefully I can at least get an advantage with the I don't know if the floor is even or not.
Oh, wait a minute. Of all people, you might actually know what this is. Daniel.
Okay.
Yes. Your preference here, knowledge nature, knowledge arcana, or whatever those two, one of those two, knowledge nature, knowledge arcana. And I will give you a +4 circumstance bonus because of your interaction with dragons in the past.
This is dragon skin and dragon, like, sloth.
Dragon goo.
Yeah, like, lizards shed their skin? That's what I think this shit is, and it's
I'll
kind of
go-
gross.
go
Except
with
super arcane beings.
What do you got for me?
$13.
17 with the
What?
circumstance bonus.
17.
Okay. Hold on. I need to take a look at your character sheet. I have to. I've got to. Daniel Martin.
Martine.
About to be more toasty.
Oh, that's rough. That is rough.
Nailing these rolls tonight.
Really got to split up some of those skills, man. Really got to split them up. It's nice to have very high stealth and sleight of hand, but if you can't tell that you're laying in flammable dragon's bile, then it might not matter.
So it's flammable dragon's bile.
I never
Cheeky
said that
guys.
once. Never
Got
once
it.
did I say that.
Cover yourself in it.
Okay.
Roll around in it.
Yeah, I mean, I thought it was. I didn't know what it was. I thought it was something
Become the
You have no idea. You're doing what you think. If she's gonna blow fire, then this is water. It's wet. Water, like, you're not gonna burn. Like, you might boil, but you're not gonna burn. You have no idea what
Yeah.
you're laying yourself into. So, back to the top of the initiative order.
Well, it was good knowing
Jakob.
Daniel.
like. Yeah.
Jacob, you call out, Ulhime, I need a weapon. And the eye snaps open. It immediately sees you. And for a
Oh,
moment, the fire stops. As that eye trains on you and opens up, like the scenes in movies where a shark sniffs blood in the water. That scent. And a slight vision. It sees you as its immediate target. Her head whips around like a snake, and with fire pouring out of her face, she cries out. Specifically to you.
To me?
To you. As she looks in your direction.
Oh, shit.
With the flame beginning to whip around her maw and it like licking up her nostrils and over her mouth, she calls out, and Thelsa, you can see tears bunch up in her eyes, yet they sizzle at the fire as it licks up at her maw. Daniel, you can see this as well, despite you rolling around. Ulhime, even being dead, the sense of fear kicks in. Dragon's fear. Real danger that even stretches unto your kind. She says in a voice that echoes and stains your memories and will most assuredly give you nightmares. You've taken everything! And fire blows outward, pouring over your vision like radiant sun. Now, mirror image.
Well, there's currently 6 of me, so I'm gonna choose 1.
So they surround you, correct?
Yeah, they're spread out all around me.
Jacob, what's your fire resistance?
5. Like all tieflings.
Oh, well, that's good. That'll protect you. Practically be unhurt.
I have to see your character sheet.
How? Okay.
I brought the marshmallows.
Would I like a lighter for the character sheet? I'm looking for I'm looking for a thing because I want to be honest.
If she's got true sight, she can see beyond.
What?
I mean,
Also,
it doesn't say it's an area of effect. Would it matter?
Oh, it doesn't
yeah,
matter.
it doesn't matter.
I was
Mirror,
gonna
mirror image doesn't actually spread that far. It's more for single target spells or single target touch attacks.
you
or arrows.
You might survive this.
Oh.
You might survive. I'll be damned. I don't have high hopes for you, but you might survive.
Hey, I got high hopes for you guys.
If she nat ones on all 35 of her dice,
Yeah, if there's ever been a time for him to nat one on everything, it would be right now.
actually it's probably gonna be like 2 dice plus 136.
Use your claw. Cut the fire in half before it reaches you.
Give me a reflex.
Eat the fire. I've seen it work. In
I need a
anime.
reflex.
From all of us?
Everyone standing in that tunnel.
So everyone but me and Ulhime.
So no,
Oh,
you win Ulhime.
I'm not saying
Everyone but me and Daniel. The bile isn't catching on fire yet. She's blasting directly at the doorway. Yeah, she's blowing out our only way out.
Yeah, this is really important. Reflex, right? Yeah.
Don't worry, Annie. We got this. We can save her.
If you got the
It's
lucky
okay if-
rolls, use them. If you got them,
It's okay
use
if our
'em.
team cooks, right? We just gotta.
I don't trust myself to go much higher than a 16.
Surprised Pikachu emoji. What the fuck?
Okay.
Bruh.
Nobody made the DC of 33.
Okay, couldn't have done that if I wanted to.
Yeah,
Okay.
no, didn't think it was possible.
I need to know the order in which you are standing.
Well, I'm at the head. I believe that
Then Ronald. Then
next it's Ronald and then Cort.
Okay. I will let you know your damage.
Oh, crap.
What are the odds this catches the bile on fire?
Quite
Oh,
high. Quite high.
Epic hands.
The dice falls. Now. It's trying. It's a lot of dice.
That's not good.
It tends to have an issue when you roll a lot of dice all at once.
It just says rolling the dice.
Just waiting for it to pop. Oh.
There it is.
God. That's a lot of damage.
And do I take 5 off each of those or just...
No, you take 5 off the total. So you take 113 damage. All of your clones, your mirror images, gone. Remove 25% of that damage. So 118, 25% off, that's delivered to Ulhime. Cort, you take half.
What's 118 halved?
59.
29.
59?
It's 59.
Yeah, I'm down to... I'm down quite a lot, and I think that actually inflicts the rules on me. Massive damage rule.
Oh,
You do.
it definitely should, unless you've got 240 health.
The massive damage rule is also entirely up to me at this point. There is nothing
Yeah.
nothing quite worse than feeling what you feel at the moment.
Fire.
So for Thelsa and for Daniel, what you can see, this fire that pours out is brighter than anything that you have seen. And it immediately melts the stone. The stone just melts. It's nothing like you can even remotely explain. Nothing like this is even explainable. The dragon that you had met in the swamp honestly doesn't even hold a candle to all that is Sasha.
Not a chance.
Okay, luckily enough, you didn't go below 0 hit points because they have a special and unique ability called Incinerate. If you take enough hit point or enough damage from its breath attack that you are brought to fewer than 0 hit points, you must make a fortitude save. At fortitude, I think it's 28. A failure indicates that the creature is reduced to ash. Creatures destroyed this way can only be restored through true resurrection.
Don't worry, we got you, buddy.
Sure you do.
He's not worth wasting that much money on true resurrection.
It is in that time that you will now see our friend here, Jakob. Despite his efforts and his attempts, I need a fortitude save.
Equithty.
I need a fortitude save.
Watch him get it. Nat 20.
The first one of our fucking careers.
You know what? Fuck it. I'll
That's
re-roll
pretty
it.
good.
Okay.
All right then.
I'm guessing I'm gonna have to stick with a 23.
It wasn't worse.
This go around,
Yeah,
yeah.
that's good.
It's high, but it's not enough. You weren't anticipating this. And though you are naturally resilient to flame, your father never quite prepared you for Dragon's Flame, nor a dragon of this power. And it didn't just singe your skin. It completely removes the air from your lungs. Like falling on a bar directly across your chest or gut, it knocks the wind out of you. More likely, it pulls the wind from your person. And you fall unconscious. Your body falls to the semi-melting stone and pulls right over to the side into this darkened ichor that seems to pool now at your body.
So I'm falling into
You're not burning?
melted stone.
Not entirely. Why don't you let me worry about the damage? You're unconscious.
Okay. I'm just checking.
Yeah, I got you, dog. With an audible slap, his body hits the floor. Your beard completely burned off of your face. A baby dwarf, even if he is a lich. And behind you, a fire-licked Cort.
I'm gonna put my hair out.
Thelsa, what do?
I'm trying again.
Okay.
I'm thinking maybe now that her focus isn't directly on me, she'll let it happen. But I'm doing my best to cast Remove Disease at 6th level again. And I still got quite a few of these because I got 3 times as many now.
Okay.
I don't know what else I could do aside from this. Maybe try and target any place I can see that it seems to be like rooted. It's not really a targeted spell, but doing my best to try and get it anywhere I can see that it's the worst. So I don't know if it's like near the base of the wings or on the side, but
Let's see if she makes her save.
I just gotta try.
She makes her save. She resists. I'm gonna give it another shot here, based off of some rolls.
Is that a bad thing or a good thing, Pup?
Well, looking at his face, that's not great.
Okay. All right.
It's surprising. It doesn't mean that it's bad. But it's probably bad.
You've utilized a
great
round, yet again, to cast yet another spell. And you know that it would succeed if it was anyone else, but in this situation, it fails. She resists. Cort. You caught the back of the back end of this flame.
And when you said it burned the rock, did that cut us off or?
Burn the rock? No, it melted the rock.
That's
And
like,
yes.
Did it?
Yes, it does.
So we're just out.
I mean, you could leap down. What's a fall going to be when there's a dragon?
Well, no, that's what I was at. Like, I didn't know if it was melted as in, like, it melted the entrance shut.
No, not like that.
No, it think of it this way. It melted the first 20 feet of steps. So you gotta, like, drop and roll.
Cort's gonna turn to Ulhime. I don't think we can win this. What should we do? Shouldn't we run?
We got to get them out of there first. And then after he realizes what happened to Jacob, he'll you'll see like his eyes go wide, and then he'll try to like go for Jacob. Well, whenever it's his turn.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So you pause essentially. You just hold and wait.
Yeah, Cort doesn't. One more of those, and even I'm dead.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Jacob, you're out. Ulhime. What does Ulhime do?
Seeing Jacob collapse, he's gonna jump down.
Okay. Give me an acrobatics. And then give me a reflex. You don't have an
I don't
acrobatics?
have a no. So it's just a flat roll.
Okay.
With yeah.
Give me a
So
reflex.
19.
That's pretty good. It's pretty good. I set the DC at it, especially from your height, at about 24. And you're able to stabilize to a point. You come down and you feel your feet begin to slide in directions, but you stabilize. That's the equivalent of half of your round. You have a standard action left, because I just gave that to your move. You can sacrifice your standard action for yet another move, or something, maybe anything else.
I will cast Cure Serious on the incapacitated Jacob.
Chat, remember, you guys can actually use your reputation to heal him in these moments. You may have forgot about it because you've not done it in so long, but you can heal him. It's on the table. It's on the table. Only chat can do it. It's 3 heals. You guys can have 3 heals. But if you gave up all your rep, then you can't. That's the point of rep. Nah, nope, no.
So I'll burn a 3rd level spell to cast Cure Serious with and using my domain since he is unconscious.
He's unconscious. He's not below 0.
Oh, okay. So then I'll still use it as regular then, because I'm not aware of that then.
Okay. All right. Seems
Man,
good.
fuck y'all.
No, it did not evaporate the potion. I don't even know if everybody wrote it down or not, but yeah, there is
Your mod.
a cure mod in your backpack. You heal 30. It pours over your person. You feel this divine magic. But you can't respond.
No, it's like cool water over a crispy carapace.
That's right.
I am a crawdad.
How accurate that is. Daniel. What does Daniel do?
I look over at Thelsa trying to help, so God, I don't even know why I'm bothering trying this, but I'm gonna try it anyway. Miss Sasha, you wanted my life. It's yours. If my life can save yours, tell me what to do.
Give me diplomacy. Yeah, unfortunately, this is not going to be a fight that you guys... Like, this is what I meant, right? You guys need someone who can talk. You can't always talk with a hammer. You can't always talk with a sword. So cure crit.
Actions speak louder than words. I'm trying to heal, but she's immune to it.
Jacob healed 29 more. Whatever god still favors you, or they're hedging their bets right now, and you're that 3-legged horse in the horse race that they got a lot of money sunk into you. They're giving you everything they got.
Still knocked out though.
Still, you still in a coffin AF. All right. So you got, let's see here. You got an 11 on your diplomacy. You're saying, please, just take my life. You wanted my life, take it. But you don't know that she wanted your life. She may have just wanted to use your help.
Any chance I can get a couple words in after she's blown fire at these boys?
You can get 6 words as a free
I'm
action.
gonna need 4. I'm gonna say, please let me help you. Well, 5. Please let me help you.
Give me
I'm
diplomacy.
trying. Yeah, it was close.
All right.
I'm trying.
My turn. Cort. What's your health at?
Not all.
The
Not
giggle.
enough to laugh.
Yep. The hell's
I-
there?
I have health.
About 90-ish, give or take.
Okay.
Let me
All right.
do the act- Yeah. Yeah, 62. That's the exact. So
Okay.
don't kill me. Kill Jacob.
I need Thelsa. I need Cort. And I need Daniel to make will saves.
Is this a fear?
Yes, it is.
I'm gonna say I have resistance to it, but that's not resistance to fear, but a +2.
Okay.
But that's not gonna matter with a 15.
Yeah, my roll wasn't good enough either, I don't believe.
Anybody else got rerolls?
Good joke.
I still got 1.
I mean, yeah, but you can't get scared when you're unconscious.
Very true. Such was my plan.
Good idea.
You can have nightmares though.
Okay, friends. Cort. From her range, she is closest to you. You failed your will save. Thelsa, you failed your will save. Daniel, you failed your will save. You've been stricken by the frightful presence of a great worm.
Oh boy.
You have plenty of reasons to be afraid at this point. You're forced to run far away. And Fish, going all in. She's granted everyone one more luck reroll. She says,
Can I
don't die, idiots.
can I roll it on this
You
this
can.
sphere?
Of course you can. We're still technically
I'm
in
gonna
its
do
trade.
it. I'm gonna try it.
Thank you, Fish.
As good as I'm gonna get.
Transfer the Wormbane from Sasha to Jacob? Y'all are hateful.
That is not enough.
26 wasn't enough either, I
The
take
DC
it.
is 30.
Yeah, I figured. I wouldn't have been able to make it unless I nat 20'd.
You're forced to run, which looks very interesting for particularly Thelsa and for Daniel, considering you forfeit all of your natural reflexes and you are just forced to run. And guess what you cannot do? You can't run.
Fun times.
So you basically just Magikarp. You start flopping and flailing, clawing at this slough of flesh in this bile pool, trying to pull yourselves away, and you get nothing. Zero traction beneath your feet. Cort, however, the moment that she flips on this fear and that lip snarls upward, you can see the charred skin seem to almost break away the carbon print from the burn. It incites a fear into you that is so unreal. I'll even say that this makes the events of the burning of your town
Pretty
look
small.
trivial.
Yeah, and gonna hightail it up the stairs, I guess.
And as you begin to turn, you feel that fire that hit you seems to wrap around your person, and you realize just how close you are to her. Her aura. She has a flaming aura. It's not much, but it will add up for every round. You take 9 more points of burning.
Is that for everyone or just him?
Just him. He's within that range.
Then and then Cort's just gonna about face pretty much and just run up the stairs.
I figured that was the case.
Yep.
Also, I'm earnestly a little curious what Jakob was going to try to do against this, because a full round pulls you apart like a Lego man. It's just like this. That's it. That's it. I mean, here, let's just find out. I just want to find out.
What is it? Bite, 2 claws, and a tail?
Here we go.
Maybe
So,
a breath attack.
bite, claw, wing. Even then, I would probably do lower damage because it's not an effective slap. You're basically just getting like willow slapped. And a tail. And I'm gonna say that all of those hit. And if all of those were to hit, no, there's no survival. I'm not even gonna roll it. There's no point. There's no point. It's like on the shoulders of Titans at this point, so it doesn't make a difference. You get pasted. You get smeared. So, this in mind, she looks to you, the two of you on the ground. She sees that over the top of Sniper's character, of Jakob, she begins to slowly lower herself. Her head slinks over the melted stone. You hear the as it seems to break into what stone remains.
Why? Why do you save that wretched husk? He brings you nothing but harm. He will be your deaths.
As I've told many before, despite his many shortcomings, I believe there is good in him.
Look at what he's done to me. Look at what he's done to me.
And at this point, you see the shoulders seem to slant down as she brings these skeletal wings up. These enormous, almost shivering skeletal wings that just rain over the top of you. And you feel very, very small. And you know the sound of hurt as the whine that seems to come from her.
Let us be rid of this curse. Let us help you. No one has come here to do you any harm. We're trying to save you if we can.
Was gonna harm the shit out of her.
She brings her head back up this time, sensing you attempting to kind of swing into this in a form of control, providing some levity for the situation.
Then why did you leave him? Why did you let him break the stone? It could have been mine again. I could be back. I could have been and remained beautiful. But You failed as his keeper. You all failed. That's why I came to this dreaded town! To reclaim what was mine. And you destroyed it. Your negligence is willingness to be of his own blood. A mistake of creation. Give me one reason why I do not cinder you and add you to my wall. And if you think that even for a moment that you're weak, God will protect you, think again, Ulhime Shieldbearer. This is my domain. You walk with a true God. Provide your reason.
And she waits for your response.
We are trying to rid the evils that have come to this town. All of us. And I understand that through his negligence and my own, and to the negligence of others, that we have caused you trouble. But we are trying to redeem ourselves. The stone itself still lies within the bathhouse, separated. If possible, to bring it back to you, would that help? Would it bring this affliction that's been put upon you? Would it take it back? Would it get rid of it?
There is a momentary pause before you hear this odd, multi-layered laugh.
Rid this place of evils. Rid yourselves. You are this town's only evils.
So you're saying we are the bad guys?
If anyone was even there to hear you, the only thing that you could hear is the rumbling of the ground and the echo of your own breaths against the remaining stone. She waits.
Miss Sasha?
Yeah, how long does this
Nope.
fear last?
You're still within a range. You don't have to make this save again for another 24 hours, but you have to get outside of the range.
Oh, wow.
And this fear stays with you. It stays with you. You remember this fear. This is primal fear. This is, oh shit, I'm actually inside the mouth of a true beast.
This is PTSD, dear. No, fear.
Yes.
If you feel like our cause is truly lost, then, that if we really are this town's evil, then there isn't anything I can say that would persuade you to change your mind. But we are trying to help you and the town if we are given that chance. We want to help you. We want to save the people that are still here.
You say that, and as you begin to mutter these words out of your mouth, she pulls her body over the top of it, and you see this long, slender, serpentine figure climb down what remains of this wall. And as, well, like with each pull, as the claw breaks through the stone, she seems to switch and shift back into this human form. But now you see what moves, similar to like spider climb, is a very barren and naked woman. Her hair hangs to the floor as she's crawling down the wall upside down, and you can see the damage that this has caused. You can see exactly what this has done. This cancerous miasma that lingers throughout her body, it bears her spine to the world. Your eyes can see that every time she inhales, The muscle splits, and you can see organs that are doing everything in their power to function. And the moment that she hits that dark Icarus blebbing bile, it erupts around her in flame, shielding her breast and her navel, shielding everything that you would define as beauty in a woman. And she slowly walks, but her feet never quite touch the ground. She moves steps to you, the curve of her person swaying.
Even in this form, despite what you've seen, you still remain unswayed, unchanged. Do you not fear my words?
It's not about fearing them. I understand your capabilities. I'm very well aware of your power, what you are, what you can do, on the scale that you can do these things. But even so, I still have my own resolve, my own quest, as well as everyone else here. I have to do what I can, even if that means standing against your beliefs as well, regardless of how powerful you are.
You see this moment of rage pool up in her face. Her jaw clenches, her orbital bones seem to almost immediately stifle with the shapes and the angles of what you know as scales, and the fire seems to lick up over her face. And in the moment, like childlike rage, she cries out. With her hands up in the air, she just cries out and screams the most human scream that you've heard her make. And she falls. She falls to your feet. And she begins to cry. She sobs.
Look at me. Look at how far I've fallen.
Do you say anything?
Yeah. Ulhime will. I mean, I don't think he can really kneel down that much to her, but I mean, he would kneel down as much as he can to her and tell her, "You still have your magnificence as what you are. Whatever has afflicted you, as I said, we will do whatever we can to restore you to your former glory. But you have to give us that chance. Whatever affliction has been put upon you, it was only a matter of time before it came back. And while no amount of apology can ever sate the rage that you feel towards us for bringing it back to you, it either would have gotten you sooner or later. This wasn't something that could have just been put off forever. Some part of you had to have known that."
Cort, I need a perception. As he waits for a perception to rise.
Did you say Cort?
Yes.
Yes.
Oh,
Got
I'm
G.
sorry. I thought you were talking to Ulhime, and I was like, oh, yes, we'll wait for it.
No.
My bad.
Gotta do a prescription check.
There's my prescription.
Okay. In the heat of your fear, you're running, you're breathing, you feel your vision darkening, and the hallway is already dark. You can sense so many things, but you never quite see exactly what's going on around you. You just feel the steps going up, the stone beating beneath your feet as you push off, ascending higher and higher, hoping that you hit that darkened wall before you burst through into light to see the corpse of Charlie Miles. Because that is when you know that you are, at least immediately, out of death. But something blows by your person. You feel it rake across your shoulder. The wind drawing over your ear. It sends a shiver down your body.
Keep the change, you filthy animal.
Thank you very much for that. Whomever that was, I appreciate that. It sends a shiver down your body. A fear. As you feel as if it might have been the dragon reaching up and scraping its long nail down your back. But you never get quite sight of it. You get nothing from it short of that feeling, and then it's gone swiftly. And back into the room. Daniel. Thelsa. Unfortunately, you're stuck flailing. Despite the healing that has come back through over Jakob, you're burned and unconscious. Ulhime, before you is, you have no doubt, a god. It's just a god in a different form. She's in hideaway in a different realm. And you're seeing something that you never anticipated. A god's fall. Her eyes slowly kilt up to you. Her magnificent figure, even in tears and total shambles. She just absolutely seethes beauty despite the decay that pours over her back, bearing her muscle of the sinew and the bone. I'm dying, she whispers. I'm dying. And I would give anything, anyone, for it to not be this way. And as she begins to cry, the fire pulls up around her, creating this almost like pod of flame. And that hover that she had, no longer. And as her body seems to slump back down into that draconic bile, that sloth mess, the bile immediately ignites. And she cries. She begins to weep. You feel the burning of the bile wrap up around your person. You can see your body starting to burn, the hair ashing off, the skin starting to completely decay away. You witness Thelsa. You witness Daniel. Their flailing of fear is now a flailing of their life being siphoned away from them in fire to purge completely. Jakob, not even alive enough, not even awake enough or coherent enough to respond. His body continues to burn. And though you will be rebirthed again, the others will not. Daniel begins to cry out. Thelsa calls for aid and help. You hear their cries. And you have no doubt that Jakob will die.
Yeah. Seeing as this is starting to happen, he puts his both hands to her and he kind of shakes her. You need to control yourself. I need my friends alive. We can't do anything for you if we're all dead. Please.
She just continues to cry, and the flames begin to rise higher around her. You can feel it erupt around you. At first it's the warmth, and then you can feel your clothes beginning to singe away, the metal begin to heat up, your divinity in you calling out, letting you know that your survival instincts are failing you, you're dying. And the cries continue. Do you say anything else to her?
Ulhime like brings her in for like to hold her, and he just tells her he just keeps telling her like, please, like, it's gonna be okay, and like he's just trying to comfort her at this point. Like he knows that he's kind of burning, but he's trying to keep, if he can calm her down, at very least try to, you know, subdue these flames if it's possible. But I don't want to do anything that's gonna hurt her.
Okay. You're holding her very closely at this point. You've pulled her in tight, and you feel, despite your... You don't give me a will save. I want a will save from you. Okay, that's good. Despite your your natural instincts to survive to kick in, you continue to resist it, and you hold tighter and tighter and tighter. And the cries rain on for a while. You hear your friends screaming in pain, burning no doubt. She says to you, she finally,
take it from me. Just tell me you'll take it from me.
If I can, I will.
her eyes open, and you've never seen a more piercing blue fire that seems to almost undulate and swim like water in her eyes. But the way that it laps up, you know that it's not water, it's flame.
Yeah.
Give me a perception. Very good. Can you speak Draconic?
I can if I cast tongues on myself.
You're not going to be able to. She begins to mutter in Draconic, speaking in a language of which you are not familiar with. It seems to reverberate for you. You hear it, you feel it in your chest. It's an odd sound and feeling, lots of hushed whispers. And in that moment, she grabs your face and she presses her lips to yours. And as the fire begins to die down around you, you feel something take your person. A cold chill, much colder than death. Burn from the inside. And you feel the pain start in the pit of your back. You feel the popping of your shoulders, and something is clawing to rip its way out of your person. You feel real, tangible pain for the first time since you've changed. You watch the life of the fire die as you feel your life being pulled away. And before anything else is said, she says,
I'm so sorry.
And she falls. Ulhime, as your body begins to decay around you, you feel your vision beginning to gray from the outside going in, pooling up at your vision. And as you bat your eyes closed, you realize that the others are still flailing to get away, but they're no longer burning. And as you're most certain that you are going to return from the mouth of that shield, your lich phylactery, a shadow immediately appears before your vision, hovering over Sasha. And it leans down. And as the hand leans down, it pinches right where the split in her back is. And it pulls something. It is then that as your vision seems to slip away, you realize that it's Navthatorin, and he's pinching and removing a vertebrae from her back. And there's one more call and cry. As she tilts her head upward, and she slumps to the ground. And you disappear. This is where we end tonight's session.
Dang.
Why'd you get all deep on us like that?
So wait. Let me just clarify here. While Ulhime just got a dragon's kiss and is burning away, he just barely sees Navthatorin walk up, claw onto a vertebrae, and rip it out of her back.
Yes.
He's just killed Sasha.
As far as you know.
Oh, man.
That marks the end of episode 192, and I know it's a little short, but I've never felt a more appropriate, dramatic experience than that right there.
That hurt my soul.
Oh, did we ding from all that experience?
Well, no, technically, technically, Navthatorin gets all the experience.
He doesn't get experience.
He's the one that killed the dragon.
That's not how that works. You don't get experience from executing something. Otherwise, you'd be much more leveled than we are.
Ew.
And if that was not the case, then I would be much more leveled than the rest of you.
I swear to God, I am never inviting.
Definitely higher level.
I'm not inviting Dad to the Thanksgiving party. Just that's it.
So, chat, what'd you think? What'd you guys think?
All I gotta say is, bruh. Like, that's.
I wish she wasn't so stubborn.
You know,
just let me help her, and it would have been much easier.
You actually got through to her twice. But her hubris is the fact that she's gone her entire life knowing that she's a superior being. There's a reason that she didn't cast the fire on you. If he had not come down the steps, if Jakob had not been there, if he had not said, I need a weapon,
Bro, why?
That would have gone very differently. Because it was the second time when I nat 20'd that you actually got through to her, and she wasn't going to do it.
Wait, that who? Thelsa?
No.
She wasn't gonna flame breath.
She wasn't gonna flame breath. And if she was gonna let it through at the roof.
Bro, why?
Oh, I'm just glad that I got to save everybody. That was cool. I'm cool with that.
I'm pretty sure every time we've fought a dragon in this story, I've been feared for the entirety of the.
Welcome to playing a fighter.
Yep.
Welcome to fighting dragons.
Also,
Yep.
Y'all need to put points in skills.
Yeah,
You're killing me, Smalls.
I'll work on it. Don't worry, bub. I got you. I'll put my 2 in.
if you need to take a moment to do some reinvesting of skills, please just let me know what you're doing, because some of you have absolutely butt fucking insane amounts in skills that sure you use all the time and you want to succeed, but remember, folks, in tabletop games, failure is not determined by the die. Just because you rolled low doesn't mean you failed. It means that the story is about to get way more interesting.
Yo.
So, I don't have words. I don't? Wow, it's almost like Sniper's had the same thing happen many times. Stares at Jared. Lol. I think I did good. Helping there. Yeah, you did good. I think everybody did good. I'm glad I woke up earlier. This was intense. It was intense for me. It really was. And admittedly, it was a little shorter, but something came at a cost here. There was a cost. And though it is not determined yet, we will find out by the next episode exactly what it is that the cost was.
Damn. Also, thank you everyone for the luck rolls. I really appreciate it.
Oh, yeah. That was 3, right? We hit 3 luck rolls tonight?
Yeah, we got 3.
I think so.
Thank you guys very much. I think that was farm, that was fish, and Karami. Right? Thank you guys very much for making a difference in the players' lives. They certainly needed it, even if their first luck rolls were were not great in their favor. But I do appreciate you consistently coming through and letting folks know what this is about is the best way to support. If you don't have finances, don't sweat it, guys. Bring someone new to the stream next week. Well, Actually, when is our next stream?
It would be December.
No. No, November 9th.
December. Oh yeah.
December 9th is our next show.
Yeah, because you're taking the 25th as last week.
Mm-hmm.
We're going to be up there on the 2nd.
Correct.
I mean, I'm willing to go ahead and play on the 2nd. But it means that I'd have to be like sitting next to you and you would be able to kill me.
I would be able to kill you. I would lose my partner badge. I'd probably go to jail. It's true.
You'd
but
be like, what the fuck do you think you're doing?
You just look over and see Bub just slowly reach out to Sniper.
yeah, just so everybody is aware, the last week of the month of every month, I am taking it off from your typical D&D things and any normal obligations that I have to do. It gives me a chance to sort of recharge and think about things. But more importantly, next Wednesday specifically is my first class for adoption. Leslie and Lacey and I are going to adopt. And we have to start classes. So it's going to be a fairly long experience, but we're hoping by the end of 2021, maybe 2022, that we do that. And this is not something that I've advertised a lot. So if this is your first time hearing about it, it's because it's really my first time talking about it.
Hell
So-
yeah. Nice, man. Hope everything goes well.
Thank you. That will be next Wednesday. So there's a reason I will not be on stream next Wednesday, folks. It is because of that. So thanks, guys, again for everything. I'm going to go talk with the players and hear what they have to say. And then we'll be over in the Discord. Check out the Discord if you have not. One of my mods will ping it right here. As always, you guys can consistently hang out there. There's always some shenanigans, particularly after Shackled City every Wednesday. Or just every day in general, there's always a crowd. So pop in, say hello, get to know us. We're fairly good people, most of us. And
Not me.
consider supporting on the Patreon if you can. If you can't, then your goal is next time we play, and you have 2 to 3 weeks to do this, December 9th, bring someone to the stream. Grab your partner, pull your cousin, tell your mom, get a neighbor, alert the barnyard animals. I don't care. Grab anyone and let them know. You know what? I remember that figure, Annie. So thanks again, guys, for
This is
absolutely
my
everything.
hooker.
That is your hooker, indeed. I love your faces. Do what you do. Stay safe. Stay nerdy. I'm gonna get out of here, but first, I'm probably just gonna throw y'all at someone. Who's online right now? Who's online right now?
Everyone.
Wow, everybody on the top part of my list is like 1,000 viewers. Let's find someone.
JD Scientize?
Yeah, JD's sitting at 18.
Yeah.
Scrub King's at 8.
Oh, he would shit his pants.
Oh, Summit 1G.
Oh yeah? Okay. Okay.
He's at 18.
Hey,
Yeah.
I got this really small stream. His name's Sneaky. He could use a few, a small boost.
Okay. Sure. I'll think about that. I do not know who Zombie Orpheus is, but I'm gonna go ahead and throw this love over at JD Scientize. He's playing Satisfactory right now, and I know some of you guys are into that kind of thing. So go love on his face. Hit him with a raid. Use whatever commands you want to, but don't be a dick. Just be good people. That raid should be going live in just a moment. As always, guys, be kind to each other. Do something fun. Do something nice. And have a good evening. We'll see you tomorrow.
Best wishes, guys.
Friday.
Bye.
Friday is a 12-hour Patreon stream. I'll see you there. If you're not there, I'll hunt you down and I guess hug you or something. Who knows?
Hunt you down and gut you like a fish. That's the Grinch for you.
Isn't that image of
Oh, he's playing
Sonic
Scribble
12's
now.
like Discord picture for forever?